What if I told you your skincare routine could change your life? Not just your skin, your entire life. Every time you cleanse, hydrate, and glow, you're not just treating your face, you're sending a message to your brain. You're saying, I matter. I'm worth this time. I'm worth this care. Because somewhere along the way, skincare became more than a routine. It became a ritual, a quiet rebellion against chaos, a personal moment that no one else can take from you. But here's the twist. Could that tiny jar of cream on your shelf actually be healing your soul? Could it be rewriting the story you tell yourself in the mirror? Skincare isn't just about appearance. It's about presence, intention, empowerment. Today, we're unpacking the hidden power behind your skincare ritual and why, for young adults especially, this simple act of self-care could be the most radical thing you do for your mind, your confidence, and your healing. Let's peel back the layers. The science of touch and ritual. Think about the last time you gently massaged cleanser into your skin. That wasn't just about dirt or oil, it was about connection. Touch is one of the most primal, powerful tools for healing. It's been proven that physical touch, yes, even self-touch, can trigger the release of oxytocin, the love hormone. The same one that floods your system during a warm hug or when you feel truly safe. Now, imagine infusing that sensation into your day, every single morning and night. Rituals, especially repetitive ones like skincare, do more than soothe the skin. They soothe the nervous system. Psychologists have found that daily routines reduce anxiety by creating structure in our minds. And in a world where everything feels out of control, routines offer something rare: certainty. The simple act of applying moisturizer or patting in serum becomes a grounding moment. Your hands, your breath, your body, all in sync. And here's the magic. Your brain doesn't just register what you're doing, it registers why. If you approach your skincare as care, not correction, you tell your brain, I am safe, I am loved, I am enough. And that message, it rewires everything. Skincare as empowerment. You might not realize it, but every time you show up for your skin, you're showing up for yourself. It starts small. A few minutes in front of the mirror, a drop of serum, a layer of SPF. But with every step, you're reclaiming your body, your beauty, your time. Skincare becomes a ritual of resilience, because on the days when everything feels heavy, chaotic, or out of control, that moment in front of the mirror is yours. It's sacred. It's powerful. For young adults especially, navigating identity, pressure, expectations, this ritual can be revolutionary. You're not hiding flaws. You're honoring yourself. Each swipe of toner is a promise. I deserve care. Each dab of cream is a reminder. I am worth the effort. Empowerment isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet discipline of showing up for yourself, even when no one else sees it. And when you do it consistently, you're not just building a routine. You're building belief. Belief that your needs matter, that your body is worthy of love, that self-care isn't selfish, it's survival. And that's where the transformation begins. The mirror effect. Every day we face the mirror, and every day the mirror speaks back. But what if, instead of criticism, it echoed confidence? What if that reflection became a reminder, not of what's missing, but of how far you've come? Here's the truth. When you care for your skin consistently, you start to notice more than just clear pores or an even tone. You notice yourself, the real you, the resilient, evolving you. Psychologists call it the mirror effect. When we physically see positive change, our brains begin to internalize that change emotionally. It builds identity, it builds worth. So that glow on your cheekbone, that's pride. That softness under your eyes, that's peace. And every time you pause, look in the mirror and say, this is me, you're choosing to see your reflection with compassion, not critique. Because beauty isn't about perfection, it's about perspective. And when you shift your perspective, the mirror stops being your enemy. It becomes your witness, a witness to your healing, your effort, your growth. That's the real power. Not the skincare itself, but the relationship it rebuilds with yourself. Marketing versus meaning. Let's be real. The beauty industry doesn't always care about your empowerment. It cares about selling products. For years, we've been bombarded with ads that whisper, "Fix this, hide that, be more." Skincare was marketed as a cure for imperfections, not a celebration of self-love. But things are changing. Young adults today are rewriting the script. We're no longer buying into shame. We're buying into intention. Skincare isn't about becoming flawless. It's about becoming free. From toxic standards, from perfectionism, from the idea that you need to be fixed. The question is no longer, what should I buy to look better? It's, what do I need to feel better? And that shift, it's everything. Because when you choose your products based on how they support your skin, not how they sell your insecurities, you take back control. You don't need a 10-step routine curated by a stranger. You need your routine, one that honors your needs, your rhythm, your story. That's where beauty meets meaning. When your self-care stops being a reaction to pressure and starts being an act of power. Conclusion and call to action. Skincare isn't superficial, it's sacred. It's not about vanity, it's about validation. That you matter. That you're worthy of time, love, and presence. That healing can start with a single, simple act of care. So the next time you stand in front of the mirror, remember, you're not just washing your face. You're rewriting your story. You're saying, I choose myself. You're saying, I am not broken, I am becoming. This isn't about a glow up for the feed. It's a glow up for the soul. Because beauty that empowers isn't about changing who you are. It's about celebrating who you've always been. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to follow for more self-love, real talk, and the beauty that begins within.